Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the Psukim of Bitachon. Today's verses are Tehillim 118, verse 8 and verse 9. Toiv lachasais b'Hashem. It is better for a person to take refuge in Hashem mib'toyach ba'adam than to rely upon a man. And secondly, Toiv lachasais b'Hashem. It is better to take refuge in Hashem miptayach bin divim than to rely upon nobles, people that have power and might. Says Dovid HaMelech, and much of the Sefer Chovos HaLevavos in its Shar Bitachon, when he speaks about the mitzvah Bitachon, revolves around this concept, and that is that we have a Ribbono Shel Olam, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu is limitless in his power. He can do anything, whenever and wherever he wants. He can rescue a person, he can pull a person out of the hole, he can give the person sustenance, he can provide for them everything that they need. HaKadosh Baruch Hu can give them hatzlacha, success, he can grant them siyata d'shemaya, he'll bring them parnasa, he'll bring them a shidduch, he'll bring them a wife, he'll bring them children, he can bring them health, he can bring them money, he can bring them everything that he wants. There's nothing that is holding HaKadosh Baruch Hu back. And as long as a person will recognize that and they will live their life accordingly, they will see the benevolence and the chesed of HaKadosh Baruch Hu in their lives on a constant basis. However, the minute that a person begins to pin their faith on the actions and the abilities of a human being, and they actually think that a human has more power than the Ribbono Shel Olam, and therefore I have to be mechanef, I have to flatter another human being, I have to kiss up to another human being that he should take care of me, I have to put all my faith in humanity that they are the ones that are going to provide for me what I need. And I think that perhaps it's b'nei adam, people around me, that I see this one is rich and that one is famous and this one is successful and this one's got extra money in the bank and that one has more power and this one has more strength, or the Nedivim, who are the nobles of the town, we'll call them in our day and age, the politicians and the governors and the mayors and the presidents and the people that are well connected with all their protexia. I need those people in my life to help me get what I want, to provide for me the things that are what I would call my necessities, or even the things that I would like to add to my life. Says Dovid HaMelech, how foolish could a person be? You have a Ribbono Shel Olam. HaKadosh Baruch Hu runs the world. He created you b'tzelem Elokim. He makes every single yid, banim atem la'Hashem Elokeichem. We are the children of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. What father would not take care of his children if he could? How many fathers are there out there in the world that would like to provide for their children more, but their hands are tied. They don't have the finances or the strength or the means or the savvy or the insight or the connections with other people in the world to help out their children. But if they did have all of those means, certainly they would help out a child to give him whatever it is that he needs to be able to go forward in life. The Ribbono Shel Olam is our Father in heaven. Nothing is lacking from what He needs to be able to support us and take care of us and give us and build us up. And therefore a Jew who turns away from the Ribbono Shel Olam and ends up pinning his faith onto Adam, in the hands of man, and the divim, into the hands of nobility, of the leadership of that town, that city, that country, that state that they live in, it's a foolishness beyond belief, because it's toiv, it's good, it's better to place all of your bitachon in HaKadosh Baruch Hu than to rely upon anybody else that in this world looks like they have the means. And there the Chovos HaLevavos writes that if a person is going to take the focus off of Hashem and begin to put their trust and their faith into the hands of man and mankind and the like, then says HaKadosh Baruch Hu, well, if you're showing me that you don't really need me, you'd rather rely upon the actions and the abilities of man around you, then you know what? Let them take care of you. I'll back out from this relationship, which itself would be one of the most tragic parts of our existence, because we need HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We need Hashem in our lives. We need Hashem to help us, to build us up, to take care of us, to help us move in the right direction in this world. But once that you put your faith in man, Hashem says, you want them to take care of you? Let them take care of you. But if Toiv Lach says by Hashem, we realize it's much better to seek refuge in Hashem and trust in Hashem, then HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, my dear child, you have nothing to worry about. I'm here for you always, and I'm going to take very good care of you. Be'ezras Hashem. Have a wonderful day.